Hi guys, my name is Dante. It's finally here. It finally happened. I've got a letter from Susan. You've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. Well, this may be a pretty old text, because it feels like these days like everyone has 100,000 subscribers. But the insanity of just that fact alone, 100,000 people, and I still get comments like, you deserve more subscribers, I really think you should be popular, or something like that, like, what? But yeah, this is insane, like, can you even comprehend how many people are there on YouTube, how many viewers? It's just beyond understanding how many people are in here. That in this whole ocean of great content, I got to take attention of 100,000 people. It's really crazy. We know that you don't do this for rewards. You do it because you have a drive to create and share, and because you've found an audience who cares. Believe us when we say that we can't wait to see what you do next. And million subscribers may seem a long way off right now, but you're closer than you think, and we're rooting for you. Awesome. Thank you, big time YouTube, for this reward, but really just the fact that YouTube exists, it's insane. That I get to do exactly what I want to be doing and somehow live off of it. It's like magic, maybe one of the best technological advances of the latest years. But of course, I couldn't do that without you guys. Every time I upload a video, I kind of analyze it, like what people would like, what people wouldn't like, but really, somewhere in the back of my head, it's always like, why do people watch that at all? How can I possibly deserve an attention like that? It's crazy. I mean, I'm not miserable in my head, or I'm not trying to fish for the complementary opposite or something. I'm just saying that this whole thing is kind of unnatural, that people can talk to each other in that way. That pretty much the content that I create, it's really just 15 minutes of your life when you want it. So it's pretty comfortable, but at the same time, so many people know my face and voice, which are very special. Let's get it out of this bag. That's shiny. I love the fact that there's a perfect mirror inside of the button. That's like obviously a special symbol. It's YouTube. You are in there. I'm gonna hang it over there instead of Bender's poster I have. So no more happy comments from all the Russian audience asking me if I'm Russian because of that poster. In case you're new here and you're wondering, I'm Ukrainian. So yeah, this thing is going there. Super proud. Maybe this is the first actual award I ever got in my life. To think of it, like, I don't know, I never really take part in competitions of any sorts, especially in the ones that would give you like trivial symbolical awards. So yeah, now I have one. So in this video, I want to continue the tradition of showing at least some of the artwork process. So today we're gonna draw the play button, but on top of that, I'm gonna be reading and answering 5 comments or something. Man, it's been so long since the last reading comments video. I don't know where to look for them. 90% of the comments are just about some artwork. Right, there was one comment to Alita artwork on Instagram. Art of Lostar asked to upload the high-res version of Alita and Pennywise for my Patreons. Yeah, that's something I forgot to do, actually, and probably not a lot of people know. Patreon is not only for Overpain episodes, for Overpain submissions, you also get all the artwork from the episodes in high and full resolution, so you can get any of the artwork and use it as a wallpaper or something. So yeah, this week I'll spend some time making a few posts with all the artwork, especially Overpains. There was a lot of them and I haven't been uploading them to Patreon. Alita, Pennywise, I don't know, all the Black Widow artwork we did, the recent SCP, Judge Yourself Away, and so on and so forth, so you can become a patron and get access to all of that. And all the older artwork is already there, you can dig into the posts and find it. So yeah, if you want any of the high or full resolution artwork, you can become my patron. The link to it is in the end of this video. Hello, why Dante? Do you like Devil May Cry or Dante Alighieri? Haha. Both, actually. It's Devil May Cry, yes. Should we make a fan art of Devil May Cry? But which franchise to choose? You should have way more subscribers, to be honest. Not sure if you noticed it, but Procreate's new update also has the hovering brush cursor. You have to turn it on though. No, it doesn't. The key word there is hovering. It's not hovering cursor, it's the contact cursor. Hovering cursor is impossible with Apple Pencil. I really love your old separate layer technique in painting. Can you make a long video about painting an image with that technique? I'm actually planning, I think it's gonna be the next episode. I'm gonna remake another tutorial from the old times. I think it was called like HDR painting or fake HDR painting. Pretty much it was a donut tutorial, that's how I call it. It's a donut tutorial. I'm painting a donut in different materials and talk about how things react to each other. It pretty much covers all of the logic of rendering, the way I approach it. And I do use layers for that to blend stuff together to get the final result. Layers blend using the logic of how things are supposed to be physically. So that's a pretty good tutorial, but it's really old and I'm going to remake it and make much prettier donuts and all that. So yeah, look forward to that. It's gonna be the second entrance to the remaking of old tutorials series. The first one, of course, was the how to paint like a god. We now have a 3 years update to that. And that tutorial was pretty much an all-purpose tutorial in a way. It was about how to work with the composition the most strategic and useful way to make sure that whatever you paint, even if it doesn't have like perfect anatomy or geometry or whatever, it will be just a pleasant picture to look at because you know exactly what you're doing when you're painting in the right order. But it never really touches the whole logic of how I approach the most valuable part of any lesson I can make is how to render materials and lights. So that will be covered in the donut tutorial. Literally the next episode will be about that. Sorry, but batteries are truly bad for ecology. Apparently I was talking a lot about iPads in that episode. Well, I'm not ecology, so don't be sorry. I wonder if those graphene batteries, the new technology that will be introduced soon to the market, if it's better for ecology, because that's pretty much carbon and that's it. I always wondered what DPI and canvas measurement settings you generally paint in. It's usually about 4 to 6K resolution. Sometimes I may go up to 8K, but in that case it's kind of pointless to me, honestly. Like even if I would print it on something giant and the resolution just wouldn't keep up, it wouldn't matter. I would just, I don't know, sharpen it, Photoshop on top, like add some texture, because really that's brush strokes. If the smallest brush stroke I make is like 4 pixel wide, that's all the information I need to save. The rest of it can just be post-processed into a nice look if you need a higher resolution. And DPI makes no sense if you just work with digital art, so stop thinking about DPI. Do you ever print and exhibit your art? As a matter of fact, no. If you don't print, why do you need 5 or 6K canvases? I don't know, why not? Why put a lot of work into something that won't keep up with the resolution that you would appreciate? Like, we already have 4K displays. Some phones have 4K displays. They would benefit from that high resolution. It would be super crisp. There you go, that's the reason already. Plus, a lot of the times you just want a fragment or whatever. It's just enough resolution to see it really well. Oh, and sometimes I sell prints. Forgot about that. I actually haven't updated a store for a while. The Teespring. The link is in the description. I'll try to add more stuff to it soon. Do you ever express sexual desire on your artworks? Well, I guess that was enough comments for today. That was way more than 5 comments, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and hang this beauty on the wall and be one of those assholes who flash their play button in each video. I wonder if there's a spy camera somewhere in there. It's Google after all, at least a microphone. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this whole freaking time. You are a crazy bunch. Ask me more questions in the comments to answer in the next reading comments video, because this was awkward. Well, not awkward, there was a lot of comments from the previous reading comments video, but they were all super outdated, like, hope you'll get 100,000 subscribers or something like that. So yeah, AMA. That sounds so weird out loud. Ask me anything. And I thank you for watching if you did. I guess I did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe. Tell a friend. A geolocation spying device? It's gotta be something. Do whatever you want. And and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Alright, now to draw that button. Making videos is weird.